Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small.
Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. Today is the 9th of October. I hope you're having a wonderful week. It's a holiday here, so that's nice. I get a day off. In today's video, I'll be taking a look at Tari once more. I've been at it for 2 weeks, so let's have a look at Tari and how it's going with the mining on that sucker. But first, let's have a quick look at the market. $2.2 trillion in market cap, 91 billion in trading volume. Bitcoin at 62,000, Ethereum at 2.4 thousand. Things are looking okay. Some are red, some are green. Solana at $143, Litecoin at $65, and Meowcoin, it remains at a fraction of a penny at 4 O's and a 5. Had a bit of a pump, but then retraced back down again. So Tari, before I get to the app, let's have a look here. There are no updates in the Discord. There are absolutely no updates. The last update that was released on the announcements, not the updates on the mining software, because that's being updated at a phenomenal speed. On Discord, there are no new announcements. The last announcement was posted on the 3rd, and that was with more access codes and download Tari Universe for Mac and PC have been made accessible. Join the community. If you haven't joined Tari yet, then make sure to follow the ref link below the video and get in on the fun. All you need to do is join the waiting list. Actually, I think right now you can download the app straight away and start mining. And you should do it now if you are interested in the project, because you need to collect the gems in order to get an airdrop later on. So get that going. But other than that, there's a lot of talk. When you go and Google it, you find stuff on Binance Square. Yes, I posted an article on those guys. BitGet has an article. Ex-Monero dev launches new crypto mining app. Ricardo Fluffy Pony Spaniati. This is from like September 22nd. So I guess it's relatively recent. The app is designed to make crypto mining more accessible by using an ASIC resistant algorithm that allows users to mine tokens with standard computers. Spani aims to democratize the mining process and ensure that users can engage with technology seamlessly. We wanted to create an experience where the technology fades into the background. Tari Universe is about empowering users without overwhelming them, Spani explained, and emphasizing his vision of the app. And the app is pretty easy to use. You basically download it, hit the executive file twice with your mouse, and off it goes. Despite his focus on promoting the app, Spani is facing legal challenges. He has been involved in an ongoing legal battle in South Africa related to fraud and forgery charges from over a decade ago. So that's still ongoing. I talked about this few videos ago, and apparently that is still ongoing. So that's kind of a dark, ominous cloud hanging above the entire project, right? The charges stem from Spani's former employer, Cape Cookies, which accused him of defrauding the company of approximately $83,400 between 2009 and 2011. While the alleged crimes date back years, South African authorities only acted on the case in 2021, leading to Spani's arrest in the US and his subsequent extradition to South Africa. Since then, Spani has maintained his innocence, attempting to have the charges dismissed. His request to set aside the arrest warrant was denied by South African Supreme Court appeal. Despite these legal issues, Spani continues to promote Tari Universe, focusing on the app's potential to make cryptocurrency mining more accessible to broader audiences. Legal troubles remain ongoing, but the launch of Tari Universe marks his continued involvement in the crypto space. So this is still ongoing, and it's not a good look for Tari. Definitely not a great thing for the project. And one thing I worry about is if he ends up being locked up, who's going to take over the project? Will this project be a flop? Will the development continue? Something to keep in mind. So whatever the case may be, I mean, we are mining it for free. this is not a good look for an individual. On the Tari website, there is an update from October 4th as well, which was 5 days ago. This doesn't really say a lot, quite honestly. It mentions the Minotauri base layer, P2 pool progress, the incorporation of P2 pool support into Minotauri continues to progress. Since our last update, we've added support for merge mining RandomX, proof of work algo usage, custom Coinbase data to block requests, and more. There is more work to do on the P2 pool front, and our goal is to release a major update next week. So there have been a bunch of updates released since next week. The last time I made the video, I think we were on version 5.7 or quite possibly, and since then the app has been gone through versions 5.9, and this morning I came and it was on 5.13, and we skipped, like, it went from 5.9 all the way to 5.13. I guess maybe if we were updating overnight, these updates came out. Presently we are on version 5.13. Problems people are continue having with a lot of things. So for example, my blocks continue to be stuck at 14,828 for some reason, and no matter how many updates I get, the block number remains the same, despite the fact that the block explorer indicates that I should be on block 19,936. So that's a huge discrepancy. Nonetheless, it seems to be mining. I do continue accruing gems, which the number of gems is based on the tokens mined, and the balance is also not, it hasn't been updating. It started updating just yesterday. I think it was stuck on a certain number of tokens for the longest time, or it was stuck on a certain number for the longest time and then started moving again. And from what I understand, every TXTM equals 25 gems. So I guess I could calculate, and the gems began were implemented a little bit after I started mining, so there was a number of the tokens, or I had a balance prior to the beginning of the accumulation of gems, so there will be a discrepancy anyway. But right now it looks like you know, every TXTM is worth about 3 gems plus or minus, something like that, right? In any case, that's happening. The number per day mining numbers have gone up crazy. 348 estimated earning. The estimating earning has gone up drastically, and I don't know why that is. I assumed that it was going down because of the number of people that are mining on the testnet. I mean, I was receiving like 35-40 tests XTM per day. Now it's at 354,000 per day. So this number should be changing very quickly. I mean, this is an estimate, but even so, if I received, you know, I mean, if the estimation was half that, it would still be a lot more. According to the estimations here and the information chart, it looks like CPUs are a lot more efficient than GPUs. Again, it could be that the CPU is a lot more powerful than the GPU. I guess if you have a better GPU, my GPU is a RTX 3070, and my CPU, as I mentioned before, is a Ryzen 7 5800 or something like that. In any case, that's the case. So we're on testnet version 5.13. Another thing I wanted to mention, if you haven't done so, I'm not sure if it makes any difference. I haven't noticed any differences, but when you go to mining, wallet, when you go to wallet, there is a Monero address, right? Because this app, Tari Universe, is meant to mine Tari alongside Monero. So basically the goal is to activate this app, mine Monero, but also Tari at the same time. Here in the address, Monero address, what I did is I plunked in my Monero wallet address, because initially there was a different address in here, and I just didn't see why I would be mining into that address. So this is on testnet still, and I assume that I haven't seen any Monero being mined into my wallet, so this is not mining anything right now. But I would suggest, if you have a Monero address, then get it in here, and if you don't, then start a Monero, get a Monero address and put it in here, just so you don't forget for the future. It hasn't changed with all the updates that it went through. The Monero address that I put in here hasn't changed. So this is still the same address that I put in, and it stays here despite the fact that the app is going through updates. And this will help you with keeping it fresh once the app goes live, and for some reason you forget to change it. You'll be mining to a different wallet. Whatever wallet is in here, that's the wallet you'd be mining into. And it looks like the pool mining feature has been enabled. So you've got pool mining, which you can activate here by clicking this button, and every time you do, you have to restart it. So this will definitely affect how the mining proceeds. Now it seems like mine is set to pool mining, and that could explain, oh, look at that, it dropped to 5.5. That's interesting. So I don't know why this happened. This could be because of the pool mining, or maybe there's another update. No idea. Okay, but we're gonna test it out right now. So this was turned on my app, and I'm connected. So I'm gonna turn this off right now and restart, and let's see what happens. So this takes a while. We're gonna wait for this to do its thing. In the meantime, I'd like to answer a couple of questions. There were a couple of questions on my last video regarding the app. So one question was from Alonso Perez. I'm mining, but I have a couple of questions. Can I mine as I game or do other stuff on my PC? And that's the answer to that is it depends on your computer. Just like with any other mining app, if you have a powerful computer, if you've got a lot of balls, then you can do a lot of things on your computer at the same time. If you have a crabby old computer, then 20 open windows on your Chrome browser will crash the computer. It's the same thing with this. Mining is a pretty power consuming activity, and a lot of times I'll see that my CPU is running at 100%, which slows down the computer significantly. Right now the app is installing it. Tari Universe is not running just yet, and my memory is at 75, CPU at 17%. And so when the memory, actually not the CPU, the memory, when the memory gets bugged down to 100%, the computer stalls, oftentimes slows down drastically or stalls entirely. If I go to the GPU is running at 38% right now. So that's what's up. So yeah, it depends on your computer, how powerful of a computer you have. You'll be either able or unable to do other tasks in the background while you are running the miner. Another question here. I'm mining for 3 days, but balance is 0 and diamonds are 5,000. Yes, so that's the point I was trying to make, that the app is still seem to be inconsistent for some reason. Sometimes I don't know exactly, but so basically for every TXDM you should get 25 gems. Now I don't know how that translates exactly, but I think there's a bonus for signing up. You get some gems, so this could be the bonus, or it might be that the app is just not updating properly. But the most important thing is the gems, because the TXDM are just test tokens, so they're not really worth anything. From what I understand, you can use them in the shop and you can purchase some items if that's your prerogative, some merch, but the gems are the most important thing, because these will be counted towards your airdrop. So as long as the gems numbers are stacking up, then you're good to go. Don't worry about the test tokens, because they're not very usable. Also, quick thing, if you haven't joined Tari yet, then you can join, like I mentioned, by following the link. But Tari, they've got this play the Tari airdrop game, and right now it's just the a waiting game. There's nothing here. You complete the quests, invite friends. For some reason there are no friends. Nobody likes me. Nobody's my friend. You can collect yachts, which I'm not exactly sure what yachts are. I guess they are forms of NFTs of sorts, and you can pick those up on Magic Eden if you would like to. They have a price tag. Obviously they're for sale, so they're tradable, and the price tags are in ETH, which is a bit odd because I thought we were mining Monero, but I'm not sure that Monero has a NFT marketplace. in any case, you can collect all those. But according to the Tari website, I assume that with time, the goal is to have a lot more gaming type content being created on top of Tari, which will definitely help fuel the ecosystem. And once the app is launched and ready to go, I think we should see a lot more movement on the blockchain. So my app has been updated, and the balance of my tokens has changed. It went from like 300 something thousand to 136,000. So I wouldn't worry about this too much. And the estimated per day income has also dropped. So basically it went from 300,000 to 4.9, and my estimated earnings are 4.7 on the CPU and 101 on the GPU. 4.8 thousand on the CPU and only 101 on the GPU. And so this is the loan version. I switched over to the loan mining off pool. So I am connected, I guess, but I'm not connected to a pool. So these are the numbers right now. I presume on what I would call solo mining. So let's switch over to the pool right now and see if that's going to make a difference. So right now it says connected to peers. There seems to be 15 peers, and I assume these are the nodes that I'm connected to on the pool. 17 now, so it varies. Okay, so let's hop over here and restart now. The restart of this app of Tari Universe takes a while, man. It takes like 5 minutes, I think, to get this app restarted. So, but in any case, we're connecting to the pool version now. So let's see how that works, and I'm gonna tell you how long it took for it to switch. So let's wait while it does its thing. So content creators, and I don't mean YouTubers and stuff, but people who are actually programming, developing, and doing all that kind of stuff on the blockchain should be able to create digital assets. A Tari digital asset can be truly digitally scarce. Someone can prove that they own it in a verifiable manner and trust that it cannot be easily copied. Basically, these are NFTs. It's a very roundabout way of explaining what an NFT is or anything else. Create new permanent revenue streams around your creations. For example, earn revenue every time your creation is transferred from one party to another. This means that you would be setting a sales tax on an NFT. For the most part, when you create an NFT and you launch it, you can put a sales tax on that NFT, meaning that every time a person sells the NFT, you receive a percentage of that sales price, which means you could be receiving income in perpetuity as long as the card is being traded. Why use Tari? Purpose built for creating digital scarce things that people love, scalable to support many millions of users and many thousands of creations per second, default confidential to protect sensitive data and that of our users, well documented and easy to integrate in many commonly used platforms and technologies. All Tari software is open source and inclusive community that cares deeply about each other, freedom, our world, and what we are creating. Somebody asked me, the question was how Tari would address the Sybil dilemma, the Sybil attack, right? And I assume that the goal of Tari is to be very similar to Monero, which basically would address that issue in that same manner. The goal of Tari is to be a gamified version of Monero, I think, that will allow people to mine it easily and do all that fun stuff. Let's have a quick look at tokenomics. That's one thing I haven't talked about yet. Everything you wanted to know about tokenomics. There will be 21 billion XTM as the initial supply, with a tail emission of 1% per year. 6.3 billion tokens, or 30% of the initial supply, will be pre-mined with significant lockups and vesting schedules. So 30% of this, I guess it's going to the airdrop, I would assume, or maybe not 30%, but a percentage of the 30% will most likely be going towards the airdrop. Those are the diamonds. Pre-mined with significant lockups and vesting schedules. The pre-mined tokens will be used to support protocol infrastructure, offer community incentives and grants, and ensure a sufficient allocation of tokens for contributors and supporters. 100% of tokens emitted by the protocol after the pre-mine go to miners who secure the Tari network. There is a deep relationship between XTM tokens and XTR tokens. The only way to create XTR is to burn XTM one-to-one. A transaction fee-oriented burn mechanism on the UDL network will help ensure overall token supply equilibrium. There is much to cover, so let's start with the Tari layer 1 proof of work model and XTM. Maybe we got to go back here, the big picture. Let's go get down to brass tacks. The Tari network has two layers: layer 1, aka the Minotaur network, and layer 2, aka the UDL network. Layer 1 is secured by proof of work. Miners are rewarded with Minotaur tokens, XTM. Layer 2 is a Byzantine fault-tolerant network fueled by the Tari token, XTR. So there you go. There is your answer to the Sybil Byzantine dilemma here. Tari miners receive XTM for every block they mine, with block rewards declining on a block-to-block basis in the first 12 years post mainnet launch. The Tari emission curve dictates the mining reward. After 12 years, the protocol rewards miners via a tail emission to ensure they receive compensation forever for securing the network. Whoa! The tail emission increases the XTM emitted by 1% per year. Tari miners receive 100% of block rewards and layer 1 transaction fees. After 12 years of the protocol rewards miners via tail emission to ensure they receive compensation forever for securing the network. Wow. Okay, so if you commit yourself to a 12-year program and you mine Tari for 12 years, you'll be receiving rewards in perpetuity forever for securing the network. Pretty cool. By the way, my blocks are up. Okay, so it looks like things have updated. It looks pretty good. Restarting, let's have a quick look here. Experimental. So if you notice, it's on. Restart required. So this is on. I'm connected to a bunch of peers here, 19 peers connected. I'm in the pool, which is good. The block has been updated, so I'm on 19,953. The gems are the same. The estimated daily reward has gone down drastically. It is to what it was. It is what it was. So it's no longer 300,000. So some kinks have been brushed out, and my balance is at 136,000. So that's interesting. So I guess that's the balance. And the gems may be based on that, but the estimated income per day has dropped. So it's disappointing to see the numbers, but as long as they're accurate, that's what's important. So things are up. So I would suggest just go over, if you're having issues, maybe you should go to experimental and muck around with this thing a few times. Just click it on, restart, click it off, restart, and see if it does something. See if there are changes, perceivable changes, because there should be. And if there aren't, then I don't know what else to do. This was a complete guff, but it did happen. So back to the tokenomics. Unlike Bitcoin, which operates on a 4-year halving schedule, the Tari block rewards decreases steadily over time, block by block, through an experimental decay function, halving approximately every 3 years. So for all of you guys out here, including myself, we are here early. We'll be getting the most emissions. If you are not mining Tari just yet, if you are not on the testnet, then I would suggest get on it right now, because the initial years or the initial months will be the ones where you receive the most for your mining. Network rewards are split 50-50, with half of the Tari block reward going towards merge mining performed with the random X hashing algorithm, and 50% of the block rewards going to Tari standalone miners using the SHA A3 X hashing algorithm. Random X is a proof of work algorithm designed to be ASIC resistant by optimizing the for general purpose CPUs, ensuring fairer, more accessible, and more decentralized mining. Merge mining aspect of Tari will enable existing RandomX miners to increase their revenue and keep them successfully mining with RandomX chain and Tari for the foreseeable future. The Tari protocol bakes this 50-50 distribution into the consensus rules. There is a lot. I'm not going to go through all of this, man. If you want to go, basically, you can find this information on the main on the main Tari website, just go to About Tari and go to Tokenomics, and you get to this page. Just have a quick look at the pie chart here. Contributors receive 4%, participation 12%, protocol infrastructure and grants 9%, community 5%, mining rewards 70%. So this is the remainder. So this is the initial 30% that was talked about, and that's going to go for promotion and all that stuff, and the rest is for mining for the foreseeable future. So the network rewards, which is the 70%, that's not going to be looked up, but everything else is going to be looked up. So all the airdrops, all the rewards that people are going to be receiving, seems like they will be locked up. Community 5%, 180 days, 1/12 unlock schedule 1/12, and then unlock frequency monthly. So basically there will be a lockup on the contributors, participants, and community, depending on which part of this you fall into. User community. For over 6 years, contributors have developed meaningful innovations and made substantial efforts to build the Tari protocol from the ground up. The initial XTM supply is being set aside to reward people for their contributions to the development of Tari network. So contributors might be these people mining right now, us. Who are the participants? Before Tari was a protocol, it was a vision. Participants are the early supporters, such as Blockchain Capital, Colab, and all these guys here. So these people will have their tokens locked up for 365 days, contributors as well, and community. A wise Anon once said, no token, no community. There is no this industry in the world like crypto, and we wouldn't be without continuous support from the Tari community. Our community is our constellation, guiding us as the sole reason we exist. 5% of the XTM supply has been set aside to incentivize programs to encourage and reward people for their engagement within the Tari community. When combined with the minor portion, 75% of the total initial supply of the Tari community on a go-forward basis, 100% of the XTM tail emissions will be paid exclusively to the Tari community of miners working hard to secure the network. So I'm not sure where the early miners fall into, but in any case, the lockup will be for either 180 days or 365 days. So that's what's up. Again, if you are interested in checking out the tokenomics, one more thing here, I guess. Community tokens. These tokens will unlock every month for 12 months, beginning 6 months after the main launch. And then protocol infrastructure and grants at the mainnet launch, 756 million tokens will be available for liquidity providers. The balance will be unlocked every month for 4 years, starting 6 months after the launch. And contributor tokens. These tokens will unlock every month for 5 years, beginning 12 months after the mainnet launch. Wow. Participating tokens. These tokens will unlock every month for 2 years, beginning 12 months after the mainnet launch. So the vesting on these tokens, the time frame is pretty long, and I mean they will unlock 5 years, beginning 12 months after. So contributor tokens, if you're a contributor, man, you're going to be stuck with tokens for 5 years, and they'll be unlocking a year after you receive them for a month, once every month for 5 years. Wow. I don't know. So I guess you'll have, you won't get a lump chunk of tokens, but you'll have tokens dribbling into your account or into your wallet on a regular basis. So that may not be a bad thing, not necessarily. I mean, all right, so that's it. I think this video is going to be a little bit long, so make sure to smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. If you are looking for a decent wallet, check out the decent wallet, man. These wallets are pretty decent. Pick up a nice discount, $130 for a purchase of 2, for an order of 2, or a $50 discount for a single order. Right now they're having a sale. They're gonna have a sale. Actually, there is a sale ongoing right now. You can pick up one of these bad boys for $89. Again, follow the link below the video and get yourself a wallet. I made a review video of the wallet. It is a fantastic wallet, so check it out. It's the only wallet that has a biometric login and a screen. There's a couple of other wallets that are actually in the form of a credit card, and they do have a biometric feature, but none of them have a screen that is fabulous like this. So check it out. That's my pitch for this wallet. Pick one up with the ref link below the video. And also remember to subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.